Right, today we're going to be doing the Spartan Total Warrior any % recruit difficulty run. I want to take a wee minute or two just to explain a few rules of the run and what I'm going to be doing for the run. So this platform is the GameCube emulated version on the Dolphin emulator. It is running at 60 frames per second. I do believe it usually runs between 25 and 30 frames per second on the PS2 and GameCube originally, but I don't truly believe this is running at 60 frames per second. It might just be a visual effect, not necessarily a gameplay thing, but the previous two runs that have been made of this game are listed as GameCube emulated versions, so just making it fair. I am using a controller. I've managed to set up a PS4 controller to do this run. I'm not going to be using the keyboard. The timing that you can see in the split counter there, that is from my previous PS2 run of this game that hasn't been uploaded online. It's just a rough run that I'll be able to count it against. The time will start once I first get control of the main character called the Spartan, and the time will end once I beat the final boss, and the screen will start to fade out as soon as I beat him, and that's when it ends. Unfortunately, because there isn't much support for this type of run, there isn't a loadless timer built into the timer, so I'm doing it manually, which is something I've discussed with Solid Snake, the current world record holder. I've messaged him about it. He said he'd done it manually, so that's what I'm going to do. Is whenever the screen says loading, I will pause the timer. Only when it says loading or it is visually loading. Other than that, I'm just going to let it run, including any menus or if there's any cutscenes during gameplay, the timer will run. At the very end, we'll be left with 3 times, which I'll hopefully edit in. There'll be my own loadless timer, which is displayed. There'll be a segmented timer, which will be at the end of every stage you're given a time of completion. I'll go back and I'll add all of them up. They're only gameplay times, so I'll add all of them up and then that can be like a segmented time, and I'll use that to compare as well, just to get an accurate time against the other times that have been posted. And then we'll have an overall time which I'll just use from the recording as well, once I start the timer to once I stop the timer, just the length of time that took me across the recording. Right, you probably will have just seen a wee jump there. I've had to restart the run, so I'm just going to fill in the explanation before. There's no point in me saying it again, but I'll just do the run from the start again. Unfortunately, I had a wee glitch with one of the Spartan sappers right at the start of the game, where he fell off the stairs and then wouldn't go the right way anymore. Like, he began to walk up the stairs towards one of the siege towers, fell off it, and then got stuck, and he wouldn't move. Right. So got one more loading screen, we cutscene, and then once I skip the cutscene, that's basically it. Oh. So nothing like, I tried to start this, I think speedrun 15 minutes ago, and it's just pushing this 3-hour mark further and further away. I mean, that's okay, that's fair enough. Just checking what time it was. It is recording, right? Yeah, I didn't want to make that mistake. Doing a 3-hour run and then find out there was no recording. Okay, right, as soon as I skip this, we're starting.
Take out the Centurions. Then our sappers can destroy the towers.
Right, the voice acting is quite laughable in this game, but you probably won't be able to hear it too much. I'll try to speak over it for the most part. Right, we got a wee bit unlucky with that Centurion, but it's no big issue right at the start of the game. We can afford to lose a wee second or two. I'm standing off to the side just because sometimes when the bridge comes down for the siege towers, they sometimes glitch out and will just stand halfway down the tower and not come up it. And if you shoot them with an arrow, they just block it. Right, we got a really good kill on him. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kill a few of these wee archers, just because they do get a wee bit annoying. And they can shoot you while you're trying to kill this Centurion. We'll do the same, we'll stand over here, just so we can get round behind them. You do more damage from behind in this game than straight on. There we go, got him. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here before the cutscene starts, so that I start where the sapper will start, and then I can start to push him on the way there. It's the tiniest bit faster, but considering how slow these guys are, it's worth just pushing them. Sometimes they'll be a wee bit unhappy that you're taking them slightly off their path of movement, but it's worth trying it. We got really lucky with this one. Get some of these people out of the way. Good things. Good stuff. Right, I need to get out of the way of this bomb. You can die from the bomb explosions in this, so... But from here on it should be really simple. The next two bombs should be easy because there's barely any Romans left to try and attack them. But stuff can still happen in this game. There's a lot of what people like to call RNG can happen in this game. I mean, even though it's on the easiest difficult, this game is still pretty difficult. Good stuff. Got a pretty good clear run for that bomb. Sorted. Try to book it back to where the bomb is. Now, you do get more weapons as this game goes on. The second weapon of the game is the most useful. You get bloodless moves in this game, where if you fill up the meter around where you can see the sword on the top left, you can insta-kill people if you have enough damage and if they're weak enough. But sometimes what can happen... Oh, get out of the way, man. For most weapons, it initiates like a wee slow-mo thing. So there's a slow-mo that then you kill them. But for the second weapon called the Blades of Athena, it doesn't do slow-mo, it just kills them. Which is brilliant, it saves so much time. Plus you run faster while having them equipped. So it's just the best weapon to use for most of the run. This is unfortunately one of the times where you need to run to the next objective and you have to wait for everyone else. For most of the other things we need to run to the next objective, if you beat them there, then it just activates it. And you'll get used to places like this where you have to basically kill everyone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get behind these Centurions and when I can and kill them first. If I can see a wee moment to run up behind them, kill them. If there's a lot of high level enemies, I'll do this sort of insta-kill thing. Keep doing loads of counters. What I'll do is I'll just... There's another Centurion. There we go, got him, that's good. There we go, that's ended up quite well. Just one more of these guys. Good stuff. Okay, that's them. Yep. Right, so we're supposed to protect the king and protect the main gate, but you don't really need to do either of those things if you open up the lever at the start. It's worth spending a couple of seconds to let these soldiers out, because they can kill people. Not very well, but it just works as cannon fodder for the gate. You don't really need to worry about the king too much. What I like to do is I like to sit here for the most part, and as people come up you can just sort of fling them up, off. It's really good for the Centurions and stuff. And sometimes enemies will come across. It's basically you need to keep killing enemies until you've killed them all. This wee spot's just really good for it. You can see you'll see people get flung across. That's because the king is really quite overpowered. I'll go over here then now and fight some of the people here. Hopefully in the future I might try to live stream these runs, but unfortunately my internet's not really good enough to do that, which is probably why this footage will probably be in 480p or something like that, because I mean this game isn't a higher resolution than that anyway, so there's not much point in submitting like a 1080p video and recording pixels that aren't really there, and it's just is adding to a file size when there's no point. It makes it far easier for me for uploading and stuff like that, and whatnot. Just if I use a lower quality. So I probably should have mentioned that at the start, that while it was in a lower quality than what's considered normal. That's him not running away from me. Gate's doing fine, the King's obviously fine, you never need to worry about the King. That's fine, I'm just come over here. You roll, you turn right to where I rolled to. Got him. See, they're going to keep telling you and asking you, say, like, come on, let us out, but there's no point in doing it. It just wastes time. You don't need them at all, especially in easy difficulty. I think there's some random Roman up here. Yeah, and he's dead. Good stuff. Alright, this is nearly done. We've got the last wee part of this segment. This is one of the cases where you can basically just run, and I'll just activate whenever you get there. So you can just take wee shortcuts and go down the left stairs because they don't seem to go down these stairs. Jump over it. And hopefully not get caught in any Spartans. But yeah, just, you might as well go there, and there's no point waiting on everyone else, because it starts a cutscene. You can skip that. So I need to fire the catapults at Talos. I also need to maintain this, because they'll try to attack it, and I also need to protect this gate down here by using the oil. So even on easy, it does get a wee bit overwhelming. But every few steps, that's when you get to activate catapults. Good stuff. Right, I'll need to use this catapult just now. I think just after he finishes a step I should be able to use it. Come on. I know. There we go. I was a bit too preemptive, but it's fine. It's not a huge issue. Unfortunately, I can't skip these either. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to get to the cauldron. Hang on. Your teammates complain a lot and not really do very much. It's kind of the sort of standard hero-esque thing of only the hero can do everything. A bit like the Call of Duty things, like your teammates do nothing. Other than just to look like they're doing stuff. Oh, I killed an ally. Right, hopefully after this step that should be him. Should be able to hit him again soon. There we go. And there's just one more hit after this. Once the screen starts to fade, then I'll stop the time. I'll press the split. I'll keep it running. And then I'll pause it once it says loading. I know. Luckily Talos still moves when you're doing all this, so it's not as if I'm wasting time. I just need to make sure they don't actually destroy the cauldron, because otherwise you will fail. But we're nearly there. I'll just stay here, that should survive. Come on, should be just about now. There we go. And get ready. And split. And pause. So that was a really, really good run. 10 minutes 40, that's good. That's seriously good. Oh, wait, I'll get ready to unpause it for the menus. I'll be able to assign stats, and I'm basically just going to throw all on damage. You don't need to worry about health just yet. Right, tokens, do not save. I was pressing the wrong button there. All to damage, and continue and pause. Could have been a wee bit quicker there, but it's okay. That was a seriously good run. Oh. But yeah, basically you can fill up to the end for damage. It does increase slightly stage by stage. It's not as if you need to fill up to the end until you get the bonus, so I should be able to kill enemies quite quickly now. And then you get special abilities for weapons in this, but we'll come to that later once we get the next weapon. What you want to do is you'll immediately want to run to the right side and just sort of run to the right because you tend not to get hit by any arrows. And you want to go over this chest because it has fire arrows in it. Just open that up, take the fire arrows out of there, because you're meant to run over to the left and then find out you need fire arrows and then come back, but you can just come over and grab them. And you don't need to worry about killing any of these Romans. There's no point. Just run over it, destroy this, run straight through it. Don't kill these Romans either, no point, just run right round them. Break this little box that's here, I light the bomb, it starts a cutscene, and yeah. You can't come back through once you're through, so yeah, there's no point fighting any of those Romans. From here on, a little bit tricky. You can probably see it on the minimap, or the radar. There's a little red dot. He's going to try to run behind me because there's a gong, and he's going to call reinforcements, but oh, jeez, oh. Right, that's not the best that I've had there. I've had better. But it was still decent, I've had ones where I've been a bit more fortunate with the arrow shots and stuff. It was unfortunate some of the arrows missed. He does tell me to keep quiet at almost every single lock gate apart from 2. And at that point he usually runs left and tells you you can't go that way. But if you run this way, he doesn't say anything and just follows you.
You keep quiet.
So you need to wait for him to open up the gate. Also, don't stand in his way because you can get in his way. Go through here. I'll grab some health because I've got a quick moment or two before I'm allowed to climb up the ladder. And then it's this middle box here. Whoa! Something weird happened to the controls there. I tried to run forward and it was running the wrong way. It's unfortunately just the way the controls work in this game sometimes. See, it happened again there. I was pointing forward and he was running the complete opposite direction. And then just skip his conversation. Skip the cutscene. And this is another point in the game where you just need to kill all the Romans. So just, you're best just running straight past these guys now and just come in here. Now luckily, as it turns out, Romans are quite combustible. So there is a fire you can just knock them into. But if you can get a pot shot off on the archers, you really want to do that because they are just so annoying. Their attacks interrupt, if you get hit, it interrupts any attacks that you're doing. Also, you want to keep on top of the people who are going to try to call for reinforcements. It's just a waste of time if they're able to get them. Not commit the fire. Oh, I thought I could get him, but maybe not. Sorted. Right. This is one of 2 where he doesn't tell you to keep quiet.
Let's go. Time to move.
Probably because he shouts right after he opens it. Right, this bit can be a wee bit annoying. You need to hope that it doesn't really get you with the arrows because it is, and will slow you down. But you want to kill this guy because otherwise you just get back in the blister. No point in using the blister, just slower, and it's horribly difficult to aim in this game, so. I just bastard stab everyone. And then what you want to do is run over to this tent. And what's going to happen is reinforcements are going to come out of this tent. Reinforcements should come out of this tent. What's happened here? Why is there no reinforcements? Oh, there they are. That's unfortunately wasted some time, but we'll have to run for it. Run with it rather. Just sit here behind the tent and backstab them both. It's the quickest way to kill everyone. Sometimes you need to watch because it looks as if one runs through, but it's actually two just stuck together. Sometimes they'll drop health as well, which is quite nice. Right, should just be a bunch more. Help me out while I wait over here and nothing happens. Right, there we go. So, book it over here because he will open up the gate quite quickly. Here we go. Now this is a wee good skip here. Basically, it's not that difficult, but you need to beat him up this ladder and make sure you get down the other ladder quite quickly. If he beats you up this ladder, he'll get over to here before you, and what will happen is there'll be a wee cutscene will play, a non-skippable cutscene will play, where he talks about ambushing this small platoon over here of Romans, and shows you the sort of surrounding area. There's no need for it. Also, kill this guy. Normally gets by quite sneakily if you don't see him. Because normally whenever I try to play this game, I normally forget about him, and he calls the reinforcements, and it's just a hassle. Caster, do you want to help me? Caster, other than just standing over there. Oh, that was a light click. Ow! Good stuff. What we'll do is we'll grab some health because he needs to open up the gate anyway. Come on, open it. Now, they'll keep shouting at me to save them or whatever, but you come back and save them in just a wee moment, so it's not a big issue. Right, this is where this run gets so much easier. Blades of Athena. Your movement speed's increased. Plus you also have this neat new ability. Yeah, you've now got a specialty now. Alongside a move which kills everyone really quick. There you go, no slow-mo, just chopping heads really. There you go. We also introduced a new character in the game, but she's really not that important to the story whatsoever. like everyone in this game, it's supposed to be like a sort of main character. Don't do anything. That was quite a good one. Sometimes it will launch and you'll just miss everyone around you. Sometimes you'll just get loads of people. Right, are we done? Good stuff. Right, so now we need to go help them. What I'll do is I'll just sort of run past these people a wee second and use the area damage. You can do that on one person, same with the sort of blood moss move, you can do that on one person, but if you can do it on loads of people, why not just do it on loads? Is someone still alive? Oh, you're having a wee joke, yeah. That was quite unlucky. To have one Roman just sort of survive in the corner. Oh, yep, I forgot about that. Now at this stage what you want to do, I find what's best, is to basically just run ahead. Run ahead and kill all the Romans in front of you, because for the most part they won't fight you properly, because you're too far ahead of everyone else. I mean these ones, see a lot of them are just sort of standing back. That was quite unlucky how that didn't hit anyone. So I mean they're not really fighting me. So let him fight that last guy. Like they'll run towards me, but they'll just, some of them will try to fight me, but for the most part they just stand and look in different directions because they really only activate when Caster's there. But because you're so far ahead, he doesn't. Got, oh, jeez. Got really, really unlucky here because the stupid archers won't leave me alone. That was really unlucky. But we will need to wait for Castor at the end, so the fact he's still trying to catch up is not a huge issue. As long as he is still trying to catch up, which I think he is. Is he?
Follow me and I'll let you kill forever. Kill the Romans!
Oh, what's happening over there? Hang on a moment, this run might just have ended because Castor's bloody just standing there. What is going on? Is Castor just standing there while all the prisoners get killed by one Roman? That one Roman that I left behind.
Kill the Romans!
He is, by the way. Castor, what the hell? He just wasted like 25 seconds of this run because he decided, I'm just going to stand here and let this one Roman kill all of the prisoners. We're just going to continue anyway because I'm fed up of restarting this run every time something stupid happens.
Halt! Intruder!
I've had to restart this run a bunch of times because of stupid things that Castor does and other people when they just don't register. That's the biggest one I've had for Castor, just ignoring everything. He stopped again. He has actually stopped again. This is the first time that's ever happened. I'm just going to slow-mo kill this one guy, because why not? The run's over, I think. Unless, is he actually coming? Hang on a minute. Is he actually on his way? Yes, he is. He's slowly on his way. He's so far behind. Come on, mate. There's still like a 3-minute segment at the end of this run where you can literally do nothing but wait for the timer to end. So you better hurry his ass up. I'm gonna try to not swear during this run. But just when people do, when the computer just does stupid things, it gets quite annoying. Come on, Castor, hurry up. Where's the rest of the prisoners? Come on, guys. Look look, there's barely any of them because Castor wasted so much time letting them all die.
This way.
Okay.
Right. Now
Right, good stuff. We're still relatively ahead, which is quite good.
kill them with the ballista.
Yeah, you're supposed to run over and use ballistas and whatnot, but you're better just standing here and killing them all. Right. All to die now. And it's far more entertaining for everyone when you just stand here and chop loads and loads of people's heads off. I wonder if I can get close to 100 hits in a row. Nah, I got 53. I've got 400 kills now though. Fortunately, because I'm down here, they basically don't run past me. Like, they may run past me, but they come back. Oh, he survived. Come on.
Send their souls to me. Send their
I think there's a centurion that snuck down somewhere and is hiding. Oh. 520 kills now. I will have to run back and get across the bridge though before the time runs out. If I don't, then I do fail. But it's not a hardship to just run back over there. Oh, one guy just will not die. There you go. I'll wait for some more people to get a wee bit closer before I use the special. I'll wait for it to get down to about 20 seconds and then I'll start running back towards the bridge. Right. I mean, it's not that far, but I do have arrows so I can just shoot them. Oh, that's where that Centurion went. He went and stood over there. But luckily he won't use the ballista, so we're fine. Just sit and wait. Like, I'll just stand there behind the ballista and not use it. Oh. And that's that. Okay, so that's that. And pause. I did lose time there. We did lose time overall, I believe, but yeah, we'll just run with it. It was because I had to run back for caster. Wasted time with that. If not, we would have been further ahead. But that's the thing about running older games. Stick all that in power. Basically, once that power bar goes to the end, once it's filled up, you get an extra ability point, so you can use that electric thing again. You get 2 of them. Yeah, once you fill everything up to the end, then it restarts again. You can fill them all up, but at the end of each stage, you only get 5 tokens rather than 6. But yeah, you want to get your special up as quick as possible because it is a really quick way to kill people. Gets them out the way. So this is the last stage in Sparta. With some really good fortune, you can get quite good. Now, there's a few wee skips you can do. Running this way around is definitely the quickest. But what you have to do is you're supposed to run over and destroy some ballistas. There's some bombs next to them. Basically, every single Roman you can ignore. Just obviously make sure they don't knock you off anywhere. But it's just, you just run past them all, because after you do this wee thing, they'll all despawn anyway. Just hit him out the way. Got it. Right, make sure you don't get blown up. Oh crap, I might actually get blown up. That was really, really close. Because I get shot back towards the bomb. But luckily, after I activate this one... Get out of my way, please. Yeah, cutscene will activate in just a wee second or two. They all despawn or die or whatever, I'm not really certain which one it is. And then you can just run back down to the Spartan line. Meet up here, skip the cutscene. Basically you find out he's captured Medusa and all that, and he's set up a big energy beam thing that can turn people to stone. So this bit's a bit kind of on RNG in the sense that literally anything can happen. Like, I mean, you could die and get turned to stone by complete mistake, or loads of enemies could keep getting caught in it or not. It's completely random where the beam lands. But what we're wanting to do here is kill loads of Romans. Not indifferent to what we've been doing before, but once we kill enough of them, eventually Centurions will spawn, you kill them, and then you move on. Right, you need to watch out for that beam.
Send their souls to me. I will drown the world.
And luckily, that really quick attack dodges like people's shields, like their defense, so it just makes this weapon ridiculous. Oh, that's weird that didn't hit anyone. What I'm going to do is, I know I've got a special, but I'm going to hold off for the Centurions to arrive, and then I'll use it when they jump down. Try to hopefully get 1 or 2 of them with it. Now you can be really lucky when the Centurions come down. I think there's 5 or 6 of them. Some of them can get hit by the stone, like the big beam of stone, Medusa's beam, Or you could end up with them all splitting up and they don't get hit and you have to chase them about and whatnot. Right, here they come. So, activate this. Luckily, they're bunching up a bit. Oh my word, I keep targeting the wrong people. Stop hitting me for just 2 seconds. There we go, that's them dead. Right, these two are really close to each other. Sorted. So I'll just head over here and then you don't need to worry about this area anymore. Now this bit's quite straightforward, you can just skip most of the Romans as well. You basically want to burn down 3 archer towers. Oh, I blocked at the wrong time. Set this on fire, get out of the way of it. Kill some Romans while we wait. Build up the special. Now quite a good thing in this game, you can be set on fire, but you can just roll to stop being on fire. Which is obviously quite good. So even though I'm on fire, just roll. Ignore a lot of these Romans. Yeah, I thought one of them was going to catch me. Run over here. What I'll do is while I'm waiting, I'll just run over and grab some health. I'll just sit over here. Ooh. Right, there we go. Now it will be on fire, so I will catch fire again, but you basically have no health. Now I have to destroy this third tower. They're running up around here to get round to it. You will have to kill the remaining Romans in the area. I always forget which one it was. Right, so now I'll just start killing them all, because I might as well. Oh, well that completely cancelled my thing. As soon as I activated it, the cutscene activated. That's a wee bit of a shame. Good stuff. Right, now we need to run up here.
We have to get up to the lever to open the temple doors.
And now we need to sit here and wait. Good stuff. Now, if you're lucky, yep. Sometimes you can be really, really unlucky there, and you try to climb up the ladder, and they stop you from climbing up it. And then once you do this, they all despawn. Oh, you managed to get me. All those Romans despawn, so you didn't need to worry about killing them. Bridge blows up, but it's no issue. All you do is just turn around and run down. So just, oh, not get caught in there, just run straight down here. Make sure you don't fall too far, because you will die. What I'll do is I'll run over here and grab arrows out here. Yep. You basically need to shoot a bunch of archers. Unfortunately, the targeting system in this game is just utter garbage. So you need to be really careful. You can be really lucky and it can target them first time, or you can just be really unlucky like I was there and it's not target. All piss off for a wee moment. Good stuff. I'm trying, but I'm being hit constantly. If you could get these Romans off my case for just 2 seconds, I would be very appreciated. Sorted. Right, now I'm done saving everyone once again. I'll come help out. Because it's once a case of you need to kill them all again. Which I don't really have much of a problem with. Hopefully, don't accidentally end up with a wee bit where there's one Roman just sort of like hiding somewhere. Right, just a bunch more Romans to come down here. Right, come on down. Can you actually stop just running about up there and come down? Don't tell me I have to go get arrows. Wow, what a waste of time that was.
We're on our way with the explosives.
Right, now here comes the first boss of the game. Crassus. When you beat him you get Medusa's shields, which allows you to turn people to stone temporarily. It's quite good. Because you can attack them when they're turned into stone and kill them. But this fight can be really weird. You can kill him really, really quickly, or sometimes it'll just take ages. Like, he'll keep evading you and keep hitting you and... Yeah, a bit like this. He got me first time there, and he might actually kill me. But luckily I got him back. So he's gonna stumble for a bit. Right, he's gonna try to run away and activate special, but hopefully... Yeah, and now I need to get away from him because he'll have the beam on him. What I'll do is I'll try to find is there any blue tower things? No, it's not, there's only health. Okay, that's fine. I need to watch because now he has a special, I think. Oh crap, you see he's running away again. Oh no, I need to get away from him, I need to get away. So you can be really unfortunate and oh, he got to me first. Please don't die here, please don't die here. No, no! Oh, no way did I just die. I can't believe I died there, that's gonna waste so much time. Oh wow, I just died again. Oh, I forgot you can't stand on the thing while Medusa's there. Right, I cannot believe I've just died twice. This is a fight you should basically never die at. I mean, it may take you a little while, but you should basically never ever die in this fight. And I've died twice. Oh, he's turned me to stone as well. Oh, my timer's running over. I need to run away from him again. What I'll do is I'll try to hit him with my special and end it. No, he hit me first. Yep, I had a funny feeling he would do that. So that's it. There we go, killed him. And split. Pause. I cannot believe I lost all my time in that one bit. Ah, that is absolutely pathetic from me. Ah, so I'm now behind my own run. Continue without saving. Right, that's really annoying. I can't believe I lost all my time in that one bit. Okay, so that's us back into the video. Well, as you can hear right now, I'm recording this post-commentary because when I got to this stage in the game, I accidentally turned off my microphone. But it's okay, so I'll just commentate from here on a wee bit of post-com. So we're now in the area called Badlands, and this is all filled with barbarians. And they're not much harder than the Romans, thankfully, but some of the bigger guys with the axes can block a lot of your attacks. Some of the smaller guys are really easy to kill, and once again, it's just a straightforward, you use the Blades of Athena to ruin everyone's day, and make sure you kill everyone. For the most part, they'll just keep spawning out their caves, but there's not a huge issue with that. You just sit in front of one of the caves and just keep killing them, and then eventually when they stop spawning, just make sure you make your way back to help out the rest of the Spartans. But by this point, I was fairly happy with how the run went. I was a wee bit annoyed that I'd lost so much time against Crassus, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. That's just a wee bit unfortunate. Now, when it comes up to go across the gateway, basically you want to sprint straight to the gateway, ignore anyone else. I only kicked them so they wouldn't hit me off the edge. But it starts a wee cutscene, and the whole area behind you is removed, and you need to kick over these braziers. Fire, you basically just ignore everyone. There's no need to fight them, they'll just keep spawning, there's no need to kill them all. So you just do that, wait for the fire to spread to the next one, kick that one over, and then eventually on the other side of this tent, there's another one, kick that over towards the fence. But it sets most of them on fire, which was quite nice. Much like the Romans, it turns out barbarians are quite flammable, and obviously don't like being set on fire by the screams. Now coming up is some caves that you need to blow up, and this first cave is the trickiest. You can die really easily on this cave. Basically, so many people are running down, I want to get to the top and set off a bomb that's sitting up there. So I do well, you know, dodge a lot of them, I take a wee hit or two, and then I get rid of a few of them so I won't die, set the bomb. I thought I'll jump out the way of them, and I managed to do it just fine. I managed to work my way down, but sometimes you'll either get stuck and get blown up, or you'll try to jump past enemies, they'll hit you in mid-air, and you'll die of fall damage. The fall damage in this game is really quite infuriating, because it's either you take no damage, you take a lot of damage, or you die. There's no, like, you never really take a tiny amount of damage from fall damage. Sometimes it's worth just catching fire, doing a quick roll, just to get through a little quicker. Get rid of anyone that stands in your way, but this is the second cave and you see there's no one that's stopping me. It's no issue at all. And that opens up the next wee bit of area. I wasted a wee bit of time there trying to attack him. I should have just let him go. He wasn't going to attack me. Especially since the third bridge, I get quite lucky here. This one's quite difficult because you can fall off the edge. So you just kick a lot of them out the way. Set the bomb. I ran all the way back over. He nearly knocks me off the edge and the cutscene saves me. Like, I was falling to my death. You want to grab this chest, because this chest has the fire arrows. That's something I forgot to actually state when I was talking to myself because the microphone wasn't recording, was that you need to grab the fire arrows. The other two just have normal arrows. And you run across a pillar, don't need to worry about that one, you can't fall off it. For whatever reason, that one you can't fall off. Sometimes it's worth shooting them on your way past so they don't get in your way, because sometimes they can hit you. Luckily I got past the berserkers. and then just let the rest of the Spartans through. There's no point trying to burn down the tents first, because you do need to kill all the barbarians after you've burnt down the tents. So it's worth getting the Spartans across to deal with the barbarians while you're sitting about the tents. Once again, just ignore everyone. It's not a huge issue. Just run straight past them. Because if you spend time fighting them, more and more of them are just going to respawn or just spawn in. So there's no point spending time fighting when there's just going to be more to fight anyway. Do remember, it's not that one, it's this one you want to burst open to set on fire, and it sets fire to all 3 tents. Wee barrel blows up, sets these ones on fire, and then you need to kill the rest of the barbarians. Obviously you do want to kill people up here. I unfortunately left him, and he survived and he came back because it was a wee bit of a waste of time. You really want to kill those people up there, because obviously if they stay up there they need to come back to them. Don't forget these people across the bridge either. They'll just stand there until you come and get them. I managed to get a really good kill on them. Nearly got knocked off the edge there, but for the most part it went quite well. I managed to deal with the tent so quickly that a lot of the barbarians had already been had not been able to spawn in. See, I was expecting to run straight for the gate at that point, but there he is. There's the berserker that survived from earlier, but he does get killed. And you don't need to break it down, because as soon as you get there it gets broken down.
Smash them open.
Now this pit is not difficult. It's quite straightforward. Basically you need to make sure you hit the right ones, and I find it easier to go round like in a circle. Unfortunately I went for the wrong one first, but obviously once again there's no point fighting everyone, because the more time you spend fighting them, the more that are going to spawn in. I know I keep saying it, but it's a waste of time to fight them. If you burn them all down, there's a chance that they could catch fire as well off the edge of the tents. And it means you can just finish them off, because you do need to kill everyone in this area as well. But overall it's not too bad. It's just a lot of stabbing and swords. And then what will happen is that last tent will burn down the fence as well, and that lets you through. And that gets you very close to the end of this stage actually. Luckily there's only 2 barbarian stages. I don't know what it is. I don't really like the barbarian stages. Athens is far worse. Be careful on that jump. It's so easy to jump early and miss. Now you've got a Gigantus. Does not look pretty friendly, does it? Just ignore it. Go and get the Spartans' help first. Make sure you get them on their way down, because cannon fodder and all that. And if you've got specials, hopefully you've held on to them. You can just stab it a bunch of times, and I managed to kill it quite quickly. When it blows up like that, it doesn't do you any damage, just knocks you back. And then you need to kill all these guys, which is not too bad, because if you're like me and you've managed to save up your specials to this point, you can just put them all down. I got a really fortunate sort of bloodlust kill there, just plugging myself through a row of them. I got quite fortunate there though, got absolutely booted down a flight of stairs. That's the unfortunate thing in this game. Even on the easy difficulty, some enemies will just boot you off things. Normally to your death, but in that case it was fine. Now after this, a bridge will drop, and you basically need to save the prisoners, but you need to get a key. You're best just ignoring everyone, and I get stuck behind Crassus for whatever reason. I couldn't get past them. Some of them will attack you, but these ones on the bridge will completely ignore you. You want to go to this very right chest and pick up the key. Still completely ignore everyone. Once you free the prisoners, it stops them from spawning. So, same again, no point killing people if they're just going to come at you again. Just sprint all the way down to the bottom, release the prisoners, and then what will happen is they'll all funnel down to where you are and where the Spartans are. So they're free, and then what you want to do is kill these guys, because as soon as you finish killing them, that's the end of the stage. So they're dead. Well, that guy actually survived, but he'll get picked off. And just deal with these people. It's not too difficult. Especially if you've got a wee special sitting about. Stab a couple of them while they're down. I'm quite fortunate he didn't kick me off the edge, but I kicked his friend off the edge. And then that's it. And then as soon as it started fading out, now that's when I should have split it, and then load time paused. So at this point we went from being 40 seconds over, because the way my timer's set up, I should have explained this as well. The way the timer is set up is, as you can see, I was 43 seconds ahead, then I was only 29 seconds ahead, so I'd lost like 20 seconds of my time, but we were still overall ahead. Then I went 40 seconds behind, and then I still managed to go so quick on Badlands that I went 1 minute and 13 seconds ahead. I gained, as you can see at the bottom, nearly 2 minutes of time. Now, as you'll no doubt see from the title as well, especially since I'm doing this post, we unfortunately don't actually make a new record for this game, and unfortunately it's a segment like The Last Stand which kind of ruined it for us. Losing that amount of time, like going from being 43 seconds ahead of my best time, and then 2 stages later being 40 seconds behind. So I lost 80 seconds, which is that's a lot, like, that's more than a minute. That's 1 minute 40 seconds. So I've set Badlands, that's going to be a hard one for me to beat. That's a seriously good time. To be able to finish Badlands by 48 minutes and 42 seconds in, that's impressive. Right, this next stage, what I've done there, sorry I should have explained that, is I ran over to the bell and I rang it. The reason I rang it was that it gets the reinforcements in, like you've seen in the first stage. It gets them in early because you do need them to help protect the West Grain store. I think it's the West one? No, sorry, it's the East Grain store. The East Grain store, for some reason, has the most barbarians attack it. So you get them involved, and then you basically just protect the West one, which is this one just here. There's no point ringing the bell. I mean, the reinforcements aren't going to make too much of a difference, but it is a case of you need to kill lots of enemies. So that's what I've done. Just stab them all, and you do fail if one of them gets destroyed, I believe. So you do want to protect them, and for the most part the East one will be protected because there's enough people there. But there's no point sitting at one side. You might as well kill a bunch here, and then when their numbers are quite thinned, you go back over to the other side because they will have gathered up again. Now, I'm keeping my specialties. I've not been using them because there's 2 Gigantes that come later on, and you will need specials for one of them. One of them doesn't carry a weapon, it's generally quite weak, and if you're quite fortunate and able to get behind it and then use like the Bloodlust attack, you can do a lot of damage. I did use one of them because I realised, hang on, I can get a lot of my special back, but one of them does have a weapon, and he'll do a lot of damage to everyone around him, and he has a lot of health, so you kind of need both specials so you can use it on him. Then he comes stunned and you can hit him, and he becomes stunned again when you use it on him. But I'll explain that again once we end up fighting him. I don't think I remember to turn my microphone on by the time I fight him. We'll see. If you hear me just suddenly stop talking and it goes back to normal, that's because I've just been interrupted by myself. I am just sitting watching the video and speaking about it, and I did not find out what time I start speaking at, so I'm not prepared. Right, here comes the Gigantes. So I believe the one that has the weapon goes to the East Grain store. We'll see in a wee moment because they don't take long at all to get there. I might have got this wrong, we'll see. You can hear them. Okay, no, it's the wrong one. It's the West Grain store. Here he is. Look, I use a special on him, and at the top right you'll see that he hasn't lost that much health at all. So you use both on him, and you want to hit him. I was quite fortunate that you get stuck during animations, and I was able to just cut him down. Use some special attacks. But this guy, look how much health I'm taking off him immediately, and I got him really quickly as well. You want to get rid of them so quickly because they can do so much damage to the Spartans. But luckily once you kill the Gigantes, that's basically you finished. You just need to fight off the last of them, and then that's done. Yeah, there you go. Just a few more hanging about. I think there was 1 or 2 over at this store. Oh, there you go. Now, at this point, basically, yeah, you need to protect the villagers, and there's very few Spartans at this stage. I'm not really sure why, I can't remember. They all just disappeared for whatever reason. This one's a bit of RNG and luck based. A lot of them will just follow random paths and try to chase down people. There's not really a set path laid out for anyone, it's quite random. But I was quite fortunate that a lot of them were running towards me as I ran towards them. So I was able to rack up the sort of like the bloodlust combo and be able to dispatch them quite quickly. There is some of the knife thrower people, they'll stay in roughly the same spot. But I mean, look at this. Like, the two of them just coincided. Like, he led me to the other one, so I could kill him. And this guy was in the same area. I was trying to use my bloodlust thing on him, but I missed. I don't even know if it's called bloodlust, I keep saying that. And then to almost finish it off, I ended up very fortunate with the 3 of them standing together. And then these 2 ended up really close together as well. I mean, I finished off him. And yeah, unfortunately he kept running away from me. I should have shot an arrow at him rather than chase him, but... the reason why I'm swiping is because I'm trying to skip anything. Now, we're nearly at the end of the stage, as you'll be able to see. As you run up this hilltop, there's a ballista that fires just normal arrows. You kind of want to tap on and off the trigger, because you want to be able to run quite quickly and defend yourself. And don't bother about killing the 2 people, it's a waste of time, because there's a cutscene. Now, to defeat Beowulf, what you want to do is roll out of the way. For the most part, rolling is the best thing you can do. And using your special, like, I should have used my special, but I think I forgot that I had one. But yeah, if you can roll around him, I kept forgetting to hold in the roll button at some points, or and I would jump, or sometimes I pressed the kick button just by instinct. But I did get him quite well. So, I mean, I got a lot of damage done there, and then I killed him. Now, this is the one time, and the only time, we'll use the hammer. It has a really good range on it for its special, and it knocks everyone back. But it's such a slow weapon that your movement speed's slow and it attacks really slow, and they kept blocking my attacks over and over and over again. I was struggling to build up combos. But yeah, there's no point in using the hammer. You just go back to the Blades of Athena because you run faster. And then that's the end of the stage. And I massively improved my time there as well by putting us 2 minutes ahead of my own time, that is. If I remember rightly, I think I might start talking soon. If not, I forgot that I didn't activate this for more than half an hour. And then once you put all your stuff back in health, it makes you become hero. So you look a bit cooler with some more armor, but what happens then is all the stats reset. And after each stage you get 5 tokens rather than 6, and you can fill up all the stats again. Health and damage are ones that fill up gradually as you put more in them, but the special one only, you get another special once you max it out. And obviously that's the one you want to max out, because for the Sentinel one you need it. Or is it Ghost of Troy? No, it's Sentinel. The Sentinel one, you do need all 3 specials to make it really quick. Now this is where you start to fight Sejanus' people, and you first meet Sejanus in this area. Oh, not this single room, but in this segment. Oh, sorry, I'm a wee bit dehydrated. And the people in the purple, the Praetorians I think they're maybe called, yeah, they've got more health, they can counter-attack you, but you don't need to kill everyone in that room. Eventually the doors will open, just keep an eye out and just run through. But yeah, sorry, to go back to the people in purple armour, they're quite hard to kill, they can counter-attack you, can jump and attack, and they are more difficult. I mean, the difficulty curve in this game is quite steep, even for easy. And you basically want to make a beeline for the pillar, blow it up, but for the most part they don't chase you. So you don't need to worry about not getting knocked off. They will try to kill you though, if you're standing about, but you can just leave them behind because they won't follow you up there. And you want to basically run up, and this bit can be a bit luck based as well. This section involves you using your arrows, and unfortunately the targeting system in this game is quite annoying. I try to get rid of some of the enemies by kicking them off the edge, get them out of my way. It uncovers this, and you basically want to hit that with your arrow, but you need to watch that nobody hits you off the edge. I got a good hit in the first one, and I thought about going for the second one. I thought, no, I need to clear off some of these enemies because there's just too many around me. So after I kick a few more off the edge, I thought, okay, maybe I'll have enough room. And I thought if I do a multi-shot arrow, maybe I'll get it. I did get it, luckily, by pressing circle. And I thought if I was quick enough I could get this one. But as you can see, there's just so many enemies, the arrow completely missed. I pulled it, it didn't activate, so I lost time. I had to pull it again, and hope that I didn't get pushed off the edge. But I got it. I managed to, luckily, with a multi-shot, I think again, I got it. Don't need to worry about killing the rest of the enemies. Quite fortunate in that. The cutscene plays, which you can't skip unfortunately, but it does move you out of the room. And one of the biggest things is do not run off the edge. I know you want to immediately run off the edge, but don't do it because you'll die. You'll die from fall damage. Take the time to run down, and make sure you don't fall off here either, because you can fall off that. And it's the same as before. No point killing people you don't have to, just run straight past them and use the trigger on and off, and it throws the archers off. If you hold in the trigger they'll shoot you, if you don't hold in the trigger they'll shoot you, if you tap it on and off, they miss. Now this is the first point you meet Sejanus and the fact that you can resurrect zombies. You don't need to fight any of the zombies, they're hard enough to kill. You chop off their heads, you still need to stamp on them. It's the only way to kill them, or with fire. But don't need to deal with them, just get them out your way, just a big boot. And then run all the way down and just make sure you open up the last levers to get through. And another line of zombies will appear, don't worry about that, just go straight through them. I got a wee nick on me there, they managed to catch me before I got through. So you do need a special for this point, and luckily there is a shrine right there, because you need the Medusa's shield to turn everyone to stone. So activate it once I remember what the button was, and then absolutely book it all the way around to that top ledge that we're running around right now. Because what you're going to do is you're going to set a bomb and blow it up. I can get them out of my way, yeah. Set a bomb and blow it up just here. Get out of the way because you don't want to get blown up, and what it'll do is it'll open up the wooden horse, which is full of skeletons, and they will attack the Romans as well. So it just helps to get the skeletons involved as soon as possible. There's no point fighting them all. You don't need to kill all the Romans either, but you do need to kill most of them. And you do need to kill the skeletons. But luckily the skeletons, they can't be killed by arrows, but by every other attack they can be killed. So it's not a huge issue, sorry. So just make sure you take them out, and also the skeletons help you take out the Romans, and the Romans help you take out the skeletons. And sometimes it's easier to get the job done by yourself, so you just jump in it and get stuck in between them all. Sometimes if you're lucky, you get a huge health spawn, which is why I spent a few seconds sort of aimlessly running into that corner. It was a full health, and it's worth picking up. There you go, the gates are opened, not all the Romans are dead. Then you just run past them all, because as soon as you get into the next wee section, see this one was chasing me, despawns. Same with all these guys, don't worry about it. No need to kill them all. Just try not to get hit too much or get stuck too much. But it's quicker just to use the trigger on and off, so you still got good momentum. Now do not use the right chest, I keep making that mistake. You want the left one, because it's got the fire arrows in it, and it's the ones that you need. And then, once again, providing you don't get caught up too much, just run back through them all. And there's the wee bridge, so you just shoot the bridge, or shoot the bombs I should say, and then the bridge falls, and make sure when you jump over don't get hit, because you will fly and fall to your death. I was quite fortunate there not to be hit by any Romans when I jumped. But leave her through to the next room. There is a boss battle after all of this, in this stage. This bit gets a wee bit difficult. You need to kill all the skeletons in this area, as well as all the zombies that appear. Basically, the zombies will appear around a tombstone, and you need to smash the tombstone until it breaks. But you're best, I believe you're best getting rid of all the skeletons first, because of how quick they are and how annoying they are. They're just going to get in your way, and you need to kill them anyway, so just get them out of the way. I was lucky with another full health spawn. And as you can see, I'm just smacking the tombstone, but there is a lot of them, so I just quickly use one of the specials. You do want to keep a hold of your specials, you will need them for the boss. So I just started with one of them, knowing that I could easily get another one. And just kick them out your way, slash them, and then they'll all die. And then you need to get rid of this last tombstone. When you can knock their heads off, they'll fall over, but they will get back up, so as long as you're quick and don't get bullied as much as I was getting bullied right now. It's like every time I tried to attack it, they were just bullying me. Right, here we go, and that will fall over. You will want to grab that extra blue special from the shrine before you move on. Take the time to go and get it, and just run on through. We also get the Spear of Achilles after all this, but there's one more room and then we fight the next boss, which is actually your rival, as sense that Sergianus makes a version of you to fight yourself, but he has the Spear of Achilles, so the fight's really difficult. I don't remember if I have my microphone on at the point where I fight him. I'll find out, because if I do, then I'll explain some of it now, but I might repeat myself if I turn my microphone on by the time that I fight. You know what I just realised? For the last I don't know how long, every single thing that I have said has basically been removed. I turned my microphone off at one point and I forgot to turn it back. So hopefully what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll maybe do a wee voiceover of what I'm doing. I'll make sure to include a note for that earlier on. Can't believe I've done that. I knew that was going to happen as well. When I turned it down, I thought, I need to remember to turn that back up. And I've been talking to myself for the last like 25 minutes, half an hour. Right, so what you want to do is you need to block a lot. So that's both our specialties done. You need to keep your eye out for any blue orbs that spawn, because he will book it to one of them. And you want to keep standing kicking him and hitting him twice. And back him into a corner. He will unfortunately keep doing that, so you need to be careful. See, he keeps countering me. He doesn't like that I've stuck him into a corner, because he keeps wanting to go for specialties and health, but he can't because I've trapped him. Oh, there's health. Oh, it despawned. I need to look out for more health, or chuck him into a corner. Okay, this is getting really close. See, the game's quite annoying like that as well, but sometimes senses that you'll beat him to it, it'll despawn it. Okay. No, 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 please don't get that. Crap. Right, we need to basically, wait for something to spawn. Until then, we can keep him at bay with arrows. Oh my goodness, he got the other one. He completely ignored the arrows, usually doesn't do that. Okay, right. That's us back in even terms, roughly. Oh, he's ignoring the arrows. How annoying is that? Right, cancel that out. Oh, he's got to grab the health. Please don't grab the health. Oh yes, I got the health. Oh yes, I managed to help him with that. Superb. I can't believe I got that. Oh, that is a really good run there. That makes up for not talking for the last like half an hour. Oh, good. And that's that. I can't believe that's the end of the stage. We made up so much time by managing to kill him first time. Usually, you die once while fighting him. It's ended so many of my runs fighting him because I've died like 5 or 6 times in a row, and it's just wasted like 15 minutes. Don't save. Activate all that onto power, and pause. Really happy with how that went. That went really well. So I think we're 5 minutes 55 ahead now. At one point we're 40 seconds behind. If we beat Crassus first time, we would be I think close to 6.5 minutes. It's a shame that we died twice though. If we died once it wouldn't have mattered. But the fact that I had nearly killed him and then died, it kind of ruined the run a bit. The spear's really useful, but we'll switch back to the swords now because they're the quickest to run with.
We were trying to stop a route through the collapse.
Oh, the headphones are getting quite uncomfortable. Right, what you want to do here is basically run in a big circle and activate these bombs behind you, because they will blow up your enemies. And hopefully you don't get blown up as well, because of the stupid, stupid skeletons. Thank you, Spartans. Get out my way! I can't activate the bombs when they're standing right there. Good stuff. That did not go the best that I've had, because usually they don't get in your way so much. That's them all dead.
I'll prime this explosive for you. It's all set up and ready for you now, Spartan.
Oh, come on. The unfortunate thing about using an emulator, sometimes the controls will mess up. Is there any health things? No. I just need to be very careful because we can die quite easily. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's health things. It's worth spending the time to make sure you don't die, because if you die it's just a hassle. Now here, what you don't do is you don't kill everyone. You need to find the key. It's not that one. Is it the next one up? Oh, Jesus, I wouldn't get hit by there. Oh, don't tell me I've run past the key. Oh, I've done this before. Oh, man. That has cost me so much time. Is it this first one here? It bloody well was. Stop hitting me. Get out my way. It's not so much that they're just getting away so much. Right. That is annoying that I got that wrong. I always think it's so far away, but it's not. Ah. See, it's stuff like this where I'm making mistakes that obviously with more and more times that I run this game that I'll learn. But I'm just going to get this run on the board because I've not actually got a run official yet. Just kill them. Yep, just get them out of the way. This one, the fire arrow one. Yep. Just make sure I got that one there by using a multiple arrow shot. Right. I ignore Mr. Skeletor. Same with these ones, just ignore them. Hope that they don't knock you off the edge. Ignore these zombies as well. Jump across. Nearly did not make that. There we go. This mission's just a wee bit oh, wow.
Thank the gods you're alive.
Oh, flip.
Spartan, thank the gods you're alive.
That's the one good thing about this game is the checkpoints.
Our troops are behind this door.
Oh my word, what am I doing?
Spartan,
I've wasted 20 seconds mainly because I kept jumping off the edge like an absolute tool. Oh wow. So you need to help the Spartans by basically fighting loads and loads of skeletons. I think this is basically the last time that you fight skeletons is basically in Troy, so... Oh crap, accidentally. I wasted time only using my special on one of them.
Thank you, Spartan. We were separated from our unit.
You basically just run up ahead.
Our comrades are trapped to the north of our position. Unit, forward march!
Because you need to, it tells you to stay with them, but you can just run ahead and kill them all, because it's easier. Oh, see, I've done it again! Where I meant to press circle instead I accidentally press X. It's just a waste of time doing that. No point wasting the special on one person.
there they are. Attack!
Ah, these people are just so annoying. They just dodge so many of your attacks. They can also counter some of your attacks as well. The only hope is you can do that where you fling up against a wall and just strike them over and over and over again. Right, break this lock please. Still can't believe I wasted like almost half an hour where I literally missed all of my commentary for this run. This bit's quite straightforward. You just need to hit the shields. Oh, jeez. They fell off another edge.
Shoot those targets, quickly!
But virtually every time you do this, skeletons spawn at the other side and try to run across. So what you do is you just don't fling yourself off the edge and then float back over the edge. It helps when you hold the correct trigger and boot them all off the edge. So what I meant to say, yeah, definitely, was boot them off the edge. It's way, way quicker. But what I nearly done was I nearly just threw myself straight off the edge. Okay, come at me, skeletons.
We need to expose those targets.
Good stuff. Oh, he's still alive. He's not anymore.
Spartan, look for a mechanism across that bridge.
Okay, last one.
Shoot those targets!
I will need to come back and help them finish off the zombies. Good stuff. What I'll do is I'll switch the spear. Oh, activate the special thing. Because whenever I hit them, I set them on fire. And they can't hit me now, because every time they do hit me, they go on fire. So the spear is a really, really useful weapon. you do need to stamp on the zombies, since I don't have anything for a fire. What's funny at this point as well, sometimes one of your friends can get chucked off the edge, but they just respawn. I've seen it before with Caster. Caster just fell off the edge and he just respawned. Right, this bit is a wee bit difficult. You basically have to kill it. There's loads and loads of zombies and you have to kill them all. Every last one of them. Oh sorry, it's not yet, it's a wee bit on from here. Just go with the skeletons. Just make sure they don't try to chuck you off. Because I need to wait for Caster anyway to open up the thing for the next gate.
Quickly, Spartan, lead our warriors away from here.
Oh, he immediately died. I forgot the skeletons just died whenever he got there. Right, this bit's a bit annoying. It's like Sejanus, Romans and zombies and all sorts, but basically you need to kill them all, so it's just easier when you're on fire and you just... Because when you're on fire it can kill zombies as well. It kills everyone basically. I like how my three friends over there are just standing, just going, wow, he fights like a badass, and just such standing there. I pressed the wrong button there, I meant to do this. He says that after I defeated just about everyone by myself. Okay, so Praetorians are Sejanus' people. I'll stop getting my ass handed to me in a wee second. The problem with the big bladed people as well is they can counterattack you as well. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I'm getting my ass absolutely handed to me. Yeah, they can counterattack, they have a lot of health, they can block a lot of your shots, and all around, not really fair, the Praetorians in this game. Especially the ninja people, they frustrate me the most. It's mainly because they can just dodge so many stupid attacks. They said tackles. Like that there. It just didn't register to chop his head off. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. Got a lot of them there. Oh, good stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the time to grab this special because you're going to need it. Because there's so many zombies at this point which you need to kill. You need to use basically the spear of Achilles. Achilles rather. So defeat the undead, and by that it means defeat all of them, every last one of them. And unfortunately your teammates can't help you at all. Plus Sejanus uses like a weird fire shot thing that kills you. But you can use it to set other zombies on fire though. But it does make you immune to his fiery blast because you're already on fire, so... Oh no, I take it back. Caster can kill them, but the other ones don't for some reason. Okay, so I think I just need to kill them all manually now. There's not a huge issue because there's not that many that left of them. Oh, usually Caster doesn't come up the front. Usually they all sit at the back and wait. Usually they don't help. That's quite impressive. And then as soon as this is done, that's that done. And skip. And pause, because it's starting to load now. Okay, so we're doing really, really well. We knocked more time off. The time is coming down quite quickly. It's not going to be a world record time, just because I messed up the last stand so much. But it's not the end of the world. It's still going to be a pretty damn good time. And it'll give me something to estimate for. I mean, because I know myself that I can do even better if I beat Crassus first time, but runs aren't made by one chapter. I mean, right, sorry, I'm going to stop what I was talking about because this bit's quite important.
Troy.
Now we need to fight the Hydra. And this is why you need 3 specials, and I've been putting all my stuff into specials, because they'll attack, you dodge them, use a special attack, grab a fire arrow, and shoot it. Hopefully I can get 2 with this set of fire arrows. Come on. Oh, you used the wrong thing. And the way that you collect your blue sort of mana stuff back is by just attacking them normally without your special. Right, got him. We do all that, we've got the special thing back. Dodge that, hit him with the thing, if we're quick. Got him with a fire arrow as well. There is a wee chest that spawns fire arrows, so we'll use that in just a wee second when we're about to run out here. Come on, come get me. Oh, it's the big main person's coming. Oh, got me there. There is one more fire arrow thing, so I can grab that, but they are going to start attacking me quite quickly now. Right, got him pretty well. Oh, we managed to get him just before that fire arrow ran out. We'll kick this open again, we'll take a fresh set. Okay, good stuff. I think he's going to do another fire thing. Oh, he did get me again. I keep leaving like the tiniest little bit of my head sticking out. Come on, we want to make some good time here. Come on. Right, it's now basically down to the big head. Oh, come on. I moved too quickly. Come on. Come on. Oh, he completely chewed through that. Come on, come and get me. Do you actually want to attack any time? Actually just try, you're wasting so much time with mine. Okay, this time we're going to get him. Right, there we go. And now hit him with the fire arrow, and that's us. I skipped that wee bit too soon, but it's okay. Yeah, we did lose a wee bit of time there. That one's just a wee bit annoying, because if you keep accidentally moving a wee bit too quickly, he will not attack. But it's fine. We're still quite a bit ahead of my original run. continue without saving, pour all that into damage, and pause. Oh, we're doing really well. Need a wee bit more water. Now this is my most hated part of this run. This is Resistance and Revolution, and I nearly fell off my chair. Oh, it's on a loading screen. Resistance and Revolution is both of them are in Greece, in Athens, sorry, so it is in Greece. And it's just so annoying. You're basically on your own because Sparta's been destroyed because the Roman Empire went and destroyed it while you were busy in Troy. And yeah, now you need to do some really annoying resistance fighting stuff in Athens, and it's just not fun because it takes so long. But you'll see as I go along. So I need to protect Archimedes, but unfortunately Archimedes at this point is like 70 years old, so he literally can't defend himself at all. So you need to run about and do errands for ages until you can go against and go and fight Rome. Right, and now I need to run up here.
He's up the ramp. Be careful, he has 2 bodyguards.
Thanks for that. Now I believe it's an assassin that now tries to kill him. Yeah, there he is. You do want to kill these people rather quickly, because otherwise the next one spawns. I believe it's behind them where I need to go now. Yeah, because that's where the person's running up. He goes this way.
He's up the ladder around the corner.
That guy was just not paying attention. But I need to be quick, because otherwise they're going to get to him. That was close. That was seriously close, but we got them good though. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? I think it's behind him again? Yeah. It's up the ladder. Oh, got stuck on the wrong side. I forgot a wee second there where to go, but I did remember. And also with more practice, that's stuff that I'll then learn firsthand to know that's exactly where I want to be going. Can't jump straight down because I will die. So I need to run this way. Someone had to approve this audio. The voice acting, I mean. Who's left? Who is left? Is he this way? Yeah, he's this way. Oh, and you think, oh right, after I do this, that's kind of... No, it's not it. There's so much more to go. Did you hear me there? There's so much more to go. My voice just suddenly just decided, we're gonna have a long-winded word there. Now I need to... Oh, I'm back here. Good stuff. So now I need to run about and kill a bunch of Romans. Again. Now, this is where things start to get really difficult, because I start to forget which way's which and these paths. And there's dialogue as well as hidden dialogue. Well, not so much hidden, but there's dialogue of a story with this man cheating on his wife or something in the background of each one of these scenes throughout Resistance and Revolution. So, for the most part, I know roughly where the Spartan's supposed to be going, but screw it. And follow them this way. But there's a few occasions where I completely forget which way I'm meant to be going. That's them dead. Oh, this one's still alive. Spartans run dead weird.
Cassandra, come back! You don't understand!
Yeah, see there you go, there's the dialogue.
I hardly know her. A keg of flammable naphtha. I wonder what happened.
Oh yeah.
I suppose you flirt with all your workmates.
The movement of the heavens around us. I tell you this.
I think they run all the way around to this path, yeah. Because that's what used to throw me off. I used to run the other path every time I used to do it. I used to go the other way when it's actually this way you want to go.
Stick with us, Spartan. It's our best chance.
Making really good time in this one though. I already know I'm doing it faster than last time, because the last time I did this I run the completely wrong way on this time.
I may be old, and my corporeal presence diminishing, but my mind remains as sharp as ever.
So I did this originally in a 152. I wonder what time I end up with. Through here. No, see? See how easy it is to make a mistake? You think it's one way, but it's really not. I'll try to save my special just in case I need it for something else. That Roman that just ran past, yeah. The Spartans that are supposed to be helping you are really useless in the sense that, for the most part, they just seem to ignore half the Romans.
Hear the words of the great geometer. Give me a lever and a place.
Nearly there. Just need to run all the way back up here and talk to them, and then I think it's spies. I need to chase around spies and kill them all. It says, you won't know who they are because they're dressed the same as all the rest of the Greeks. Or the Athenians.
Thank you, Spartan.
But you do, because they're the ones that are running and have the red bits on them. And you also need to kill their bodyguards. That's such an important thing. I was trying that for a run. I thought, what happens if I just kill the spies and leave their bodyguards? You need to go back and kill their bodyguards afterwards if you don't kill them. So while you're there, you might as well kill them. So like these two people, get rid of them, because otherwise you'll have to come back for them. And trust me, it's not good, because some of them just stand there and some of them will try to chase you. Oh. Just swing it in there. I think yeah, go back this way. Now, I need to remember to do this bit right, because I think it's this bit that I normally get wrong. So spend a little bit of time to kill this guy, because I do not want to come back and have to kill him. Good stuff. Now, something tells me that I usually run right here, but I don't want to. I think I want to run this way. And then come around here. Yes, I got this right. Hang on, just while I remember. Just kill them. I can't believe I remembered that. That was really good going for me. Usually I get that one wrong as well, but I managed to remember it. I think because I've got it wrong so many times, my brain just forced me to remember. That one's round the other side. I am making really good time for this stage. Oh, I keep moving the camera and it's making me run weird. Right, so nearly done. And dead. So first of all, this way, yeah, this way. Is there one that just appears here? I don't want to run that way. I want to run this way. And round. When it says they're almost at their safe house, basically what happens is they stop running and they just start walking to it. Which is really good, it gives you plenty of time to run up and shoot them with an arrow. But just like look how close this one gets to the thing. Beck, he nearly made it, because when I went to shoot him, I turned around and shot the wrong way. Thank goodness he stopped to have a wee look around before he decided to walk in. Surprise! Oh. Absolute thorn on my side, those guys. Where is he? Around here. Nearly done. Wham. There's a bunch more I need to kill. I believe I have to kill the archers. I think so. I killed them anyway, but... Oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen. They were going to run around the corner by the time I got to them. Literally making that run completely useless. Got them. Now it's just this last wee spy. Wabam. Oh, there's one Roman that survived. I missed one of them. Hopefully he isn't running away from me. Nope. You're just standing behind a building. This way. So I need to... Now, this is where it gets even more frustrating and incredibly long. I need to escort Archimedes. Yep, I need to escort him. And it's so annoying because he can die so easily and he can't fight back. He's useless. Let's go. I pressed the wrong button because it said X and I pressed X and obviously it's not X. He's actually so useless. And you can't leave him behind. You can't just sprint ahead and go, I'll let him catch up with me. No, he stands there and tells you to come back and help him. And if you stay there, like see if he says that enough times, like come back and like I need you or whatever. I think if he says it like 5 times, a bunch of those ninja type people spawn around him. And it's not like 1 or 2, I think it's 6 or 7 of them. And they just kill him immediately. Like, there's pretty much nothing you can do about it. He just dies, and then you need to start the escort from the start. Good stuff. Hey, come on, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're grooving. Keep going.
Spartan, we need to leave before more Romans get here.
I'm trying to push him now. You can try and push him. The thing is, you need to fight those Romans anyway, but it's easier if you get around here first, because see if you engage with them, a bunch of Romans come that way and start attacking them. So basically you get attacked from both sides, but it's just easier if you wait. Wow, I don't think I've ever got this far without Archimedes taking 1 hit. Like, come on, man, let's move. Move, 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 move. Pushy, push, push.
Here we are. In a safe house used by the Athenian resistance.
And he finds out that it's not good. That's an optional objective, but I'm just going to leave that because I don't need to bother about that.
House has been discovered. Run!
Ah, crap. Right, I now need to jump down here because as soon as one falls down, they start charging for Archimedes. Right, they're all dead.
Come back here, please!
He's allowed to say it after every battle, but if you genuinely leave him behind, it's quite bad. At this point you can sort of leave him behind. When he engages in that conversation, you can run around the corner, kill these people, because otherwise he runs straight into the middle of them. Because he asks some guy for directions and he tells him to go this way. And now he's not going to like it too much because he's meant to come round and they're already dead. Oh, that's good. So what he's going to do is he's going to run back here and then run back a bit. Now luckily at this point he's quite smart usually and he stays there and lets you fight them. But there is times that this will happen where one of them will just make an absolute beeline for him. Oh. He might die here. Or I might die. Archimedes, rather than just sitting there, can you run away, please?
Kill and kill again.
Right, let's move. We don't need to worry about protecting them anymore. That's the protecting part done. So we're nearly done at this stage. I know, come on. You do need to fight this patrol in like a moment or two, but it's far easier if you just wait. Because if Archimedes dies, you do have to start this from the start. Go, go man, go. Right, he runs in, he locks himself, and now you can just get on with the killing of the Romans. Oh, there's health over there, I'm gonna grab that. I'd hate to die after all the work I've put into this. Yeah, you're not gonna break that down, mate. And fade out. And pause. So there you go, we made 5 minutes on that one section alone. Oh, so the run is going really, really well. Are we still recording? I'm just going to quickly check that now. Yep. Unpause. Right, that's the maximum damage that we can get in this game. And then after 2 more sections, then we'll be at full health. But it is now, from here on, pretty much a bit, like from here on it's now a bit more RNG. Especially when it comes to the Eye of Apollo and Gates of Saturn. There's moments, and I'll come to it when we get there, where you can just keep dying or keep failing and it's just kind of out with your control. It's just luck. I will admit I was a tiny bit late in starting that timer there. But I wasn't really far behind. Right, now luckily this is one of the cases where it's like, you need to save the prisoners, but not really. As long as one of them survives, that's it. Stabby, stabby, stab, 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 stab. Ow.
Send their souls to me.
Romans are coming from the north.
Okay, and then what you can do here is you can go over here, kick this over, spend the few seconds it takes, and anyone that gets past you will be set on fire. Now that I'm at the maximum damage, a lot of these low level people just get absolutely massacred by you. Now you go to the south one. Kick this one over and start the fire. There's 2 of these on either side, but it does spread across. That one keeps backing away from me. Then again, I do perfectly understand why that is. Actually, quite a few prisoners survived that. This is another one. If you beat them there, it's fine. You don't need to wait for them. You can just so easily get lost. Oh. Running to the right is a wee bit of a problem in this game. Right, this isn't too difficult. You want to aim for the main person, because if you can get them from behind, you get your special and then kill them.
Over here. Those oppressive brutes had it coming to them. You need my help at the shrine?
Sorry, the aggressive button mashing is to try and skip the confrontation as soon as possible. I went the wrong way there, because I didn't realise you could go up here. I didn't think this was the area that it was. So run round. Oh, he's spun round like nothing else, but it's okay, got them.
Over here. Thank you, fellow rebel. I'll help you at the shrine.
Oh, there's still a long way to go. Still like an hour or so of, well, a very least another hour at least. Oh, wow. Where did these guys come from?
Thank you, fellow rebel. I'll help you at the shrine.
Can I go now? Can I go? Please let me go. Please let me go. That was weird. I had to press the pause button to unfreeze that one there.
Could make life easier for you, or I could make it hard.
Over here. Thank you, fellow
Wow, I managed to kill them so quickly and go and talk to her that... Is this not going to skip? Come on, let me free. I know you saw me do a jump attack there, but there's no point in doing jump attacks in this game. I know it says there's like a few enemies over there, just ignore them.
I'll repay you by joining the other sisters at the shrine.
Now, unfortunately you can't run straight across, you need to run round. If you run across they see you and then that's that. So you need to run all the way round and then get to them. Good stuff. Now you go into the shrine and talk to the person in there.
You must be the one they call the
Here you go get the key. If I remember rightly, there will be Romans that try to stop you, but you can just run past them.
Have you found a Crassus yet?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I had to do it.
To get into the shrine.
Oh, bugger. See, I knew I was going to do that there. That's the bit you need to go to afterwards to free some Spartan prisoners. Cause there's no layout on the minimap. I mean, you can try and save all the Greeks, the Athenians, but I'm not too bothered about that. If I'm honest. I mean, they're not really Spartans at the end of the day, are they? Yeah, it's these people here, they'll try to stop you. Excuse me. Thank you. It's worth just taking 2 hits to just run on past.
You stand still so I can shoot ya.
Yeah, there's some archers up the top, but kind of useless, so you don't need to worry about it. And this guy's going to say, you weren't followed, were you?
You're the Spartan I heard about. Are you sure we weren't followed?
I don't know, maybe I was. That's like the only comedic part of this game, is where it's at that moment where it's like, are you sure not followed? And at least one Roman makes it, and just goes and stands next to you. That was close. Ah, screw it. Usually I wouldn't have bothered, but because I was stuck right in the centre of them, it was worth just doing that to get them out my way. Luckily you don't need to come back and kill all these Romans. So you can just leave that be. I know it's weird about how the locks, how some of them you need keys and some of them you can break open. The locks are really weird as well. It's like a big bit of leather or whatever, big bit of rope. Yeah, this game went from kinda, this is a bit mythological too. There's invisibility potions. There's also a slow motion potion, which rhymes, by the way. I did not realise that. Slow motion potion. Well, there is. It allows you to kill everyone in slow motion, but obviously you activate that. And then they're going to come out, and once again, you only need one of the Spartans to survive. Which I think is an absolute amazing deal. Especially since they can actually defend themselves, unlike you Archimedes. Even though Archimedes is not right here right now, but we'll see him a wee bit later on. To be fair, he's the only reason we kind of defeat Sejanus, is because he built some weird electric tower thing. Yeah, it get weird. It get weird. I think that's the only point in the game where there's an invisibility potion. I think the developers at the time just went, how about invisibility just one day? It's like, make sure you kill this guy, don't worry, I'll kill them all. Good stuff. Let's run. Now I think we're nearly done here. Oh, as you can see, the time from starting Eye of Apollo until Gates of Saturn is like 20 minutes. It genuinely takes so long. Is that clear enough for you? Oh, no. Some of them survived. It does genuinely take so long, it takes 20 minutes. Because it's just such a long section of the game.
Come on, this way. Die, Greek scum.
Why are we not going? Go on, folks. This is unfortunately one of these cases where the hell is Crassus going? Is he that far behind? Dude, are you honestly having a joke? That's twice now. Castor, rather, not Crassus. I keep mixing Crassus and Castor together. Which way are we going? This way? What way are we going? Oh, sorry, I did not realise. Thank you, Spartan. Yeah, Castor, man, he's been getting in the way so much this run. He's just been, like, so far behind for no reason. Still can't believe in that first stage where or the second stage actually, where he just stood there and let that Roman just kill loads of the prisoners. I think this is the end of this stage. But I do need to wait for them all to get in. Oh, no, hang on, it's not. Oh, wait, hang on, I'm forgetting, this is another one where you can just make it first, and it's okay. I think I need to attack. Yeah, I do. I need to attack, Sejanus, I think. Oh yes, because this is Revolution, sorry. I'm forgetting.
No wonder we called it Athens.
There's still a few minutes left of this run to go.
Open up! I know you got my wife in there. Guard cohort should be here.
So you go, open up, I know you've got my wife in there. That's from earlier on. Because that woman goes to someone else and yeah, all that sort of stuff. Did you want... Yeah. I was like, because someone else... I can't get to him. Oh, just die already.
Now open the gate and let's find the Eye of Apollo.
I'm a bit annoyed I had to use one of those on that guy. But I couldn't get to him because the Spartans kept getting in the way, so I had to use a special. On one person.
Follow us.
Right, so now we attack Sejanus' little place.
We need to cut.
This bit's normally not too difficult.
Who wants to live in a free city? Come with us.
It's just that Sejanus can cast magic fire stuff from afar, and it's not really that fair. But you just deal with it. Luckily it can damage his people, but see, even that sort of magic fireball stuff, even if you have the... Can he stop, honestly, just ignoring the fact that I'm blocking every attack? It will still damage you even if you're on fire when you're using the Spear of Achilles, it will still hurt you. So that's why I'm just still using the Blades of Athena. That was close. Not only will it do damage to you, it also sets you... Can you stop blocking every single little thing? We done here? Also, yeah, you can't shoot Sejanus.
Gates are open to the next level. Time to kill some more Romans.
Oh, I'm on fire. Oh. Blow them up, because they were just getting in my way. Oh, that guy's still alive. We done now. Can we move to the next bit? Here we go. Nearly there.
They've opened the gate. Get there.
Sorry, I'm quite concentrated because I am losing a lot of health right now. I'll run over here and start killing these low-level Romans as well. I needed to grab some health because I did not want to die and start that whole wee bit again. If you die here, you do have to start the attack over from the start. Like that attack on these like wee sort of... I don't know what to call it. There's a little area. can't think of a reasonable name to call it. Okay. So now I can, if I'm quick enough, I shouldn't lose any time. I might make a tiny little bit of time. I basically just now need to run. Just ignore, yeah, forget the others. I mean, you can kill them if you want if you're playing it normally, but I'm not, so... I need to basically get there before And then fade. So we lost a second. Which is not bad, because that run before I managed to do it really well. Right, this bit gets really difficult. This one gets really hard. You can get knocked off an edge a lot in this segment, so yeah, you can die quite easily. And just put that all on health. Gates of Saturn gets a bit weird as well, but Death and Circus just takes a long time. It's just a bit annoying. And right now is a bad time to start needing a pee, because there's still an hour to go. I'll just keep me going for the last hour, I suppose. Oh. Blades. So yeah, you can see how high up we are already. Yeah, this is like, that's high enough to already die from full damage. Okay, they're all dead.
Looks like each
Oh, apart from that
crystal
one.
has 3 levers mounted onto the base. Do you think we'll need to pull all 3 levers simultaneously?
I'm not really wanting to use my specials yet, because there is harder enemies where I'll need them.
We're ready.
The lever on the exit door is locked.
I'll break the lock when we kill all the enemies up here.
I know, I'm working on it. I was hoping to dodge that, but he didn't manage to get me. Yeah, he's got a giant winged beast thing, and you're about to see how weird this is going to get in a moment or two.
Where have you gone, little worm?
Right, this bit is really annoying. You want to basically stay over this side, because otherwise they will boot you straight off the edge. And they intend to do it. So yeah, keep your body over to that side. Ah, screw it. It's worse because these stupid ninja people take forever to kill. And they also like just to target you. Good, got him. Right, so after this one there's another 2 to do it.
Come and pull this lever.
I see you. There you are.
Good stings. Oh. Come on, open it up please. And this thing will despawn as soon as I do this. So, you don't need to worry about him hitting you while you're trying to open it. We get introduced to a new enemy very shortly. I'll just grab some health.
You really think you can defeat my sorcery and my steed?
There we go. Got them quite well.
Can't hide forever. Show yourselves.
Come on. Where's the other one? There he is. I always forget his name because he doesn't matter.
Come and pull this lever.
He provides nothing to the story. He's just cannon fodder. Whereas at least a caster can open up locks and do all that sort of stuff. He just sort of sits about and pretends to be you, but he's too awful to be you. No, actually it does serve a purpose. He's Caster's brother, which will become quite apparent in a wee moment. Come on, come. Okay, right, you've taken too long, so now you're going to get hit by fireballs.
That's it. Come and open this door.
This bit is now where it gets really annoying.
What is this?
Flamethrowers.
Keep your distance. Their flamethrowers are deadly.
And yes, and you know what happens when you kill them? They don't die. They run at you and explode. And you know what happens? It causes that one to explode. But luckily he fell straight off the edge. Bye bye. I technically killed him. Right, I think this is the last one now from the push to the top.
Defeat my sorcery.
And then we need to fight his beast.
We're ready for you.
And then you just run away. Oh, good stuff, he's dead. Oh dear. Come on, hurry up. Yep, there you go.
That's it! Come and open this door!
Good stuff, now we're on the roof. Now, what you're best doing is completely ignoring all of them and running to each corner and activating the gem light things. Just ignore them all. Just let the other two fight them. No point in dealing with them. Because they don't really react to you running up, they're just like, oh, you've run past us. Ow, you did get me though. Drop still in there. Oh, he got me too. Okay, and that's the big laser weapon. Electricity weapon activated. By the way, he used the sun's power to generate this thing. Just saying. But yeah, it's incredibly good against infantry. So screw all of you. So what I need to do now is I need to shock the beast thing. I'm doing okay, I'm not getting very many hits on him. That one's a decent hit. Oh, jeez, that was close. Where is he? Nearly there. Nearly defeated his steed. Oh! Oh! Okay, thank goodness for the cutscene. Yeah, he turned, so Janus turned that guy's brother into a zombie. I mean, plot, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, one thing I can tell you about Sir Janus, see whenever you go to attack him, roll out the way, because he will hit you with his, like, his special move, like that, which gets 2 hits in. You can't hit him with arrows, by the way, just to say that. We'll grab some health just in case he manages to get a few hits off on me. But dodge him, and you can get him from behind. Obviously, if you hit him too many times, he will get away with his shield will hurt you. And just roll, hit him a bunch of times from behind, and I killed him. Wow, I killed him really quickly. And then fade and pause. So we made another 3 minutes. That's really good time. With 3 chapters to go. So Gates of Saturn is based in the Italian Alps. Oh, and we're about to see why it's going to get so annoying. Okay, activate that, back out, and legend, there we go. So now I've got full health. So we've got plenty of health, but there's, once again, there's heights that you can fall off and die. There's plenty of stuff like that in this one as well. I'm quite impressed I didn't die in that one. Usually do. But for this one, you need to escort 4 Spartan sappers at the exact same time. And if one of them blows up, it basically just sets the other ones off and blows them all up at the same time. So that's why this one can get really annoying. So I'm now covered in loads of armour, but immediately you need to sit and wait. Which is a really annoying thing about this run. Because see, if you run, you immediately get blown up by the the catapults blow you up. Hopefully I'll make this. Yeah, they kill you. The catapults. There's no way around it. Even if you're not near the catapult explosions, they kill you. Every time. Right, and then after this one's finished falling, you can charge across. Make it to the other side. Put down the door. And do this.
As well as the archer's wooden platforms.
There we go, got them okay.
Line of defense is gone. Get over the wall.
Even though he managed to get up the wall already.
Before the enemy archers arrive. Hurry!
Right, you can ignore him. Also, you want to pick a ladder that nobody's climbing up. This middle one's fine. We've got plenty of time to get to him, but just so you don't dally about.
So far, so good.
This is the bit with the Spartan sappers.
The tough part.
Yeah, it
With
wasn't.
the gods' help, we'll take over this place before sundown. Those doors look strong.
Oh my goodness,
but I
can you
reckon
stop
our
talking?
sappers can take care of them.
Come on. Right, protect the sappers. So, initially, get up and start killing them. But what you are going to need is Medusa's shield for this one. Because when you turn everyone to stone, obviously, you can't hurt anyone. Remove these archers as well. I cannot express how crucial that is to this bit. Because they'll just shoot the sappers. And also keep an eye on the health of the sappers. Oh yeah. Remove these guys. Because if these guys blow up when the sappers are nearby, they're going to set them all off. So, time to freeze everyone. Stop hitting him, please. And you need to watch out for the people that keep spawning in. Right, activate this again. Come on, sappers, you're nearly there. Once they reach the wall, they're fine. Right, nearly there. He's got a clear path now. And I just need to protect this other one. Because they're both fine, they're both going to make it to the wall, it's just this guy here. I'm hoping I can get enough of this stuff. Yep, turn everyone to stone again. That's him, he's going to make it. So I can now just push him along. Try to push him a wee bit closer. Come on, mate. Come on, get out of the way. And then wait for them to put it down and I can set one on fire. Wait, what? What happened there? That was really weird. I've never had that happen before. Right, so basically, once again, kind of like a bunch of stuff with Centurions, you want to kill these main guys. You do need to kill a lot of them as well, so that's why I was killing a bunch of them there. But obviously these guys are the priority of people you want to kill. Holy hell, I've just done something I've never done before. Now by protect the men, it actually means kill all the Romans, again.
What a rush.
Right, and now I think it's a bunch of archers we need to kill.
Did it. We are surrounded.
This is why this one's so long.
We've drawn our fire.
I did not mean to press that button. Oh. Oh, yeah. You also need to kill the Romans as well as the archers. Well, they're all Romans anyway. Those archers over there are about to get killed, so that's fine. Just obviously watch you don't fall off the edge, because trust me, I've done it a bunch of times. Who's left? Oh, here he is. Get out of my way, Spartans. Get out of the way. Right. Big reveal that was just missed. So Janus is back. He's undead. And now he's attacking with zombies. So, once again, we need to kill enough zombies till we get let through, so the best way to do that is with fire. That's why I ran over and grabbed that specialty. Because you're gonna need them. It's worth spending the time to pick it up because you do need them in this stage. Hopefully it opens up soon. There we go. Now you need to watch out because there is flamethrower people and they will try to ruin your day. You can be protected from the fire, but you cannot be protected from the explosions that these guys make. So just keep that in mind. Oh, I meant to climb up the ladder there. Oh, I can't believe he reached me with that. Usually you can get away with not having to kill them, but he managed to sneak up with me. So what we're going to do with this guy is tell him to nope, and grab this. Now one of the things you need to be careful with is if you climb down the ladder, they will knock you off the ladder if they're climbing up it. So get them to pick. Start climbing down the ladder, and then jump off it. Oh, he did get me that time. And then ignore everyone and jump over. This is where this one gets annoying because you can die very easily.
Go for the reinforcements.
What I want to do is I need to run all the way around. Watch that I don't get knocked off. Run all the way down to the bottom and let the Spartans through. That's how I get through. Oh yes it is, sorry. I'm forgetting it was right here. So let's the Spartans through it.
Protect the priestesses. Their lives are worth more than yours.
So I need to kill priestesses now.
By power.
And because he admitted that the one thing that every bad guy does in this, or ever, is admit their flaw or their biggest weakness, or their evil plan, that sort of thing. Well, I mean, at least he didn't admit that he killed everybody in Sparta and stuff. But yeah, whatever. Right, I think there's 5 of these in total, and one of them can glitch out, and that's why I've got the save thing set up, because one of them can glitch. One of them, basically one of the incendiary guys. Okay, we've done well there. We got a good few hits on her there. What we'll do is we'll actually set him on fire, and there's some chance he might blow her up. Oh dear! That was close. She nearly knocked me off the edge. If you can't get to her, just obviously hit her with arrows. But you can't just shoot her because she will just send the arrow back at you on fire. But if she's in a position where you're able to hit her several times in a row, you might as well do that. Oh. Nearly there. Nearly there. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just a bit of patience really, because it does take time. Good stuff. And
You may have defeated me. No!
they make it seem as if...
Go! Avenge my sister's death!
I think that's the only one that speaks. Or the only two that speak. But anyway, enough about that. Oh, screw it, just get out of my way, please. Ow. Please stop bullying me. There we go. I'm glad I managed to run straight past all of them. So she'll remove my powers again. And it's the way they talk, it makes it sound as if it's the only two of them, but there is 5 I believe in total. Hopefully he can't attack me. That's fine. But now we need to fight 2 of them, because... Yay. Progress difficulty? I don't know. Difficulty progress? I hit the wrong one. Where's the other one? Oh, there she is. I'm going to remove you then out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab these arrows. Please don't knock me off the edge. We're doing well. We're doing really, really well. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Roll. Wait, what's one of them dead? Oh wow, see if that hit me, that would have ruined me. Unfortunately she's not coming over here, she's staying over there, so I'm needing to wait for her and then shoot arrows at her, because I'm not coming over there, there's not enough room. I don't really want to die. Just because there's a whole lot of hassle in this mission if you die. I would need to go back and kill... I'd need to start fighting this priestess again, and it just takes so much time. Just come on, come on. One more arrow hit, that's all I need. There we go, that's 2 down. I now need to go through there and fight the rest. I need to remember, do not jump down, because it will kill you. No, it doesn't kill you, sorry. It takes off a lot of your health. The weird thing about fall damage in this game, it goes straight from, you will die. No, sorry, it'll be from you're fine to that really hurt to you're dead. Look. It'll either take off more than half your health or kill you. Or you'll take no damage. So, here's the lever. Well, I'm opening up the gate. You always seem to complain so much.
Kill those carnifexes before they wipe us out!
Ah, screw it. I managed to kill that other leader by complete mistake by chopping off his head from behind. Managed to deal with those leaders quite quickly. Wait.
We need to get across this bridge.
I know. Oh, right. Okay. Apparently he can break locks but not pull levers. I forgot that was an issue he had. He can only break, not do. I'm going to need to grab more arrows now because I've used those arrows. Right, this is the point where it can glitch. That's why I've got a save file loaded up to this. because I might need to save and load if this goes wrong. Please let me away from him. Right, I think there's 3 of these guys in total, and the third one, what he's meant to do is he's meant to not blow me over the edge. Sorry, that would have been really loud. Yeah, what he's meant to do, right, is he's meant to come out of there, come over here. He's gonna run over to that door and blow it open. Right, sometimes there's a weird glitch where that doesn't happen, where he blows up and the gate remains shut. But it's okay, blow it open. Hey, that's cheating. Hitting me from behind. Thank goodness I wasn't one hit from death, because that would have ended it. Right. I could have hit that other person with another arrow. Oh, I managed to hit her twice with an arrow, that's good. If you're quick enough, you can hit them twice. She's nearly dead. Wow, this went really quick. Come on, one more chance, that's all I need. Oh, ow, she got me, but it's okay. That's her dead. Oh, there's only 4 priestesses, sorry. Not 5. Excuse me. Right, hang to the left, because you do not want to fall off. Unlike these guys. Oh, none of them fell off. I didn't get any indirect kills, so they all survived. Oh well. Close enough. Can stop shooting me. Take that. Should have just killed them, but oh well. Right, here we go. After this, we need to go and fight Sir Janus. So we are doing really well on this one. So there's 3 of them we need to fight. I don't know how much arrows I've got. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove... Ow. Okay, never mind, that was a bad area. Please stay away from me, please stay away from me. Blow her up, blow her up, blow her up. I blew them both up, but unfortunately I'm taking so much damage. No! No! That's annoying. Oh, good, that hurt her. Hopefully he comes and hurts these people. Yes, he's going to get them all. Oh crap. No, 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 no. Jeez, oh. I forgot I was holding the block button. Okay, that's one dead. Okay, right, we're nearly there. I think a hit on you should do it. Come on. Good stuff. Right, now the fight with Sir Janus. Kick, kick. Just kick them all off the edge. First thing you want to do, get rid of these archers. Trust me, they are a pain on this one. Even though there's 4 of them, they see what's happening right now. I'm getting shot from all sides. Right. And then what you want to do is run across the bridge. Equip the spear, because you're gonna need it. No fact you don't, sorry. I take that back, I take that back. No, 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 no. Okay, that's fine. Just because I'm making such good progress, I do not want to ruin this now. And if you're quick enough, you can run up to him and stab him with a special. What you want to do is just run over here. It's okay, we're nearly there. Ah, oh, you got me. I thought I could kill him quickly there. I think what will happen is he'll spawn around the corner. Yep. And we killed him. And fade. Pause. We are doing so well right now. "15 minutes ahead." So that means we're looking to finish just about the 3-hour mark, which is not bad at all. Continue without saving. And continue. Pause. Right, we're nearly there. So it reckons that it's going to take me 20 minutes from now to beat Death and Circus and Gods of Battle. No, sorry, no, it's not. That's not how it works, because I've not finished Death and Circus yet. Okay, right, we'll just see. I think we would need to do it in 21 minutes to make a new record, but we'll see. Right, so blades. Run the other way. Not a good start. I forgot which way was the right way to run.
There he is. Cut his throat.
Gonna die from the steam.
Put him into that toxic gas.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, let me through, let me through, let me through. And then run down this side and grab the fire arrows.
What was that? Someone's down here with us.
Keep that open, grab the fire arrows, run this way out. Do not push me off the edge! Do not do it, please don't do it. This is one of the just do it things that I don't want happening.
Who the hell is that over there? Perforate him.
I forgot, for the most part, they follow you about. See, if I was quick enough, right, what would have happened is I would have killed all the archers. Don't think there's anyone left. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Can use a bow.
I was going to say, it's
Proper fight,
some point they were going to have to let me through.
and we'll rip him apart.
Now, if you time this right, whoa, and don't run off the edge, you can...
I'll find another.
There we go. Now we're introduced to gladiator people. But I'm just going to ignore them, grab the key, and run back this way. Please don't knock me off, please don't knock me off. Yeah, they're weird guardian sewer people. Not guardian, what am I talking about? Gladiator. Gladiators, that's what they are. Now, in order to make the next objective progress, what I have to do is have to take this potion. And this is the slow-mo potion. And that makes the enemy spawn. There's, in, I think, Resistance, or I'm sorry, it's Revolution, one of those potions spawns. You can pick it up, but it's so far out the way, it does not help you at all with anything. Yeah, one of the Spartans comes down and says, I'm going to help you get out of here. And then he goes, hang on a minute, maybe I'll wait. I'm sure he says it. Yeah. Because he sees how much damage. He's the only person, like, I take it back, that's the second comedy moment of this game. Is this one guy who sits and talks about how much I'm killing people. Yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry, pal. Right, open up now.
We need to get out of here before whatever that was comes this way.
Oh yeah, there's a Minotaur.
Hey,
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. That was close. Excuse me, coming through. Ow, see. Need to go this way. Turn off the gas.
someone's coming. Place it, everybody.
Off the blister plate. Can you get off the blister now? Ow. Bye bye. Unfortunately, you do need to kill some of these people. Bye bye. Can I get let through now? Nah, I still need to keep killing them. Bye bye. Am I let through now? Come on. Just thought I'd get the first two hits in there to make sure I don't get caught behind them. And then just run through here. And there's the Minotaur. Yeah, we do need to fight that later, but don't worry, there's an incredible skip you can do for it. Well, not skip, but glitch. Essentially, what you do is you take this. You take the spear of Achilles. You set yourself on fire with it using the special ability that lets you basically become a fireball of death. And what happens from that is every time you hit the Minotaur, it interrupts its attacking animation. It gets stuck trying to hit you. So I think if you have at least 2 special things. Sorry, I forgot what I was talking about there. Yeah, if you've got 2 of them, that's enough to kill it, I believe. Which, because if you don't use that glitch on it, what happens is the Minotaur will run about and do all sorts of weird things where it makes it hard to kill it. And it's not particularly fun chasing it. Get off the edge. Now, unfortunately, you do have to kill pretty much all of these guys. But unfortunately, for some reason, they usually fight each other, but instead they're just like, let's just fight the Spartan. You know, when there's one of them? But to be fair, I am massacring everyone. Sorted. Good stuff. Right, we're getting close to the end of Death and Circus. There's still a way bit more to go, but we're doing really well. You get shot. Right, what we need to do is deactivate these.
Sorry, lads. Looks like the beer has run out.
You know what's going to be really fun? When I finish this, and I start making sure everything's fine, and then I remember there's a whole, like, 35 minutes or whatever where I wasn't talking, and then I'll have to do a post edit for that.
All the drink is gone now. I'm going down to the cellar to find out what's going on. no way that all that beer has run out. Something's up. Somebody's been messing with our kegs. They're gonna be really sorry.
There we go. You do need to kill these people though, unfortunately. I can't skip this bit. You do need to kill them, otherwise the next thing doesn't activate. Oh, he survived. I thought I got him as well. Good stuff, they're dead. Oh no, he's still alive. Good stuff. That guy runs in and then runs off. What I'm going to do is, before I run up, I'm just going to grab some health. I'll grab the specialty as well. And you can just skip all of these guys, providing that you don't get too caught up in them. They're too busy fighting each other for the most part. And it's just to tap every R2 every now and then, you dodge the archer's arrows for the most part. Right, now we need to kill all the Minotaurs again. I don't think there's many more flamethrower guys to watch out for. Because they can kill you by exploding, it's quite annoying. I've got the key now, so I could just stop dealing with these guys for a wee moment. Are you all dead now? Is there a health thing? Yeah, there is. I'm going to need to spend a wee second running away, because if I die, it's going to be quite annoying. That's a wee bit of a shame that wasted a bunch of seconds there going to retrieve health. Especially when there was a health thing already in here. That was a waste of time. Right, so we're not going to set a new record. You need to be careful how you jump down there that you don't automatically kill yourself by complete mistake. Oh, feck. Wrong bloody button, and now I don't have any specials left. Sometimes you can make it, but in that case I didn't. It was a silly mistake. I did not mean to waste time running to that other health and then using my special for no reason.
Pull that lever on the wall to open the cell.
Thing is, when you do this, it releases all the cells, and there's a Gigante and all that. But they're not too bothered if most of them die, which is quite good, I suppose. He picked me up. He's going to hit me. Ow. And he's going to throw me. I know, I know. Usually I'm better at this, but... Where are the rest of the Spartans? Oh dear. There's only like 2 of them left. Usually I manage to save almost 10 of them or more. Not just 2 of them. Yeah, I didn't do too well there. I might actually lose time in this segment. Okay, I'll activate my spear.
Okay, ready when you are.
I think I need to fight the Minotaur now.
Exit has got to be up here somewhere. Not much further. Replenish your health at those shrines.
Yeah, I don't think I've got enough of my specialty left.
Form a wall.
Right, this is the glitch I'm talking about. Oh crap, he got me before I could get him. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Right, there you go, see? He just gets stuck doing whatever he's doing. But the thing is, I've not ended up with enough special though. I only had one special left, and he knocked me before I could get to him. Oh my goodness, I need to run away from him right now. So any health shrines or anything? What is happening with my controls right now? This is really bad that I've lost so much time here. Get out my way, everyone! Where is the Minotaur? Get my way, please. This is really bad. I genuinely don't know where the Minotaur is. I can't find him. Where did he go? I cannot believe this has just happened. He's just... Really? Really? I cannot believe this. I've lost so much time. I was doing so well. Right, I'm ready to press the end button. Oh crap. I pressed the wrong key there. I nearly ended the timer. Right, that's really frustrating. I only saved 2 minutes when I should have saved another 5 minutes. Which would have put us down to the 3-hour mark, but we're not going to get there now. It's probably going to exceed the 3-hour mark. Why is my controls not working anymore? There we go. Ah, that's so annoying. So that's the Crassus fight where I lost a lot of time because I died twice, and then that fight should be easy, but I had to use I accidentally used one of my specials, sorry. And if I didn't use that special, I would have killed him like 2 minutes before. So I should be just about 20 minutes under my original time. That's a real shame that I missed so much time. Right, here's the end of the game. I need to go save Electra. And then it'll be the final boss.
Commander! Commander, over here! We have her!
Good work. You, woman, did you do this?
I know!
Talk to me.
Spartan!
Good stuff. Essentially there's a giant explosion at the Colosseum.
How many more of you are there? If you don't speak, we'll throw you to the lions. Your insolence angers me, peasant. It's the Get these Romans! Spare no one!
Oh, okay. So just to kill them all once again. Not much choice other than that. Other than when it comes to it, just before the final battle, I will want to save a few specials because it will make the boss battle a lot quicker. Being able to use some of my specials on him.
World in chaos.
Oh, brother!
Come on, let's go. Come on, cast out. Oh, just screw it. I was just taking so long to try and fight them there. I'm not even letting them through the doorway. Oh, hang on, you're too busy taking too long to kill one Roman. I'm sorry. It's not as if I've already killed like 100 people. Already.
Keep fighting, Spartan! Stand back while I break this lock open.
Good stuff.
Spartan, pull this lever. There's an explosive barrel in the next room.
I forget you can just ignore these people.
We can blow it up. We'll be able to get to the arena.
Oh, do I need fire arrows? I do, don't I? Sorry, I thought I could, I thought there was a thing I could have lit. Sorry, I thought it was a bomb. Now, in order to beat the world record, I would have to do this in the next 5 minutes, which is obviously not happening. Can we target the bomb? Thank you. There's not enough time.
You go on. I'll go back for Electra.
But I would have had an extra few minutes time if I hadn't messed up a bunch earlier on. Right, what am I meant to do? Lever, whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Right, we're nearly at the final boss. There he is, Ares. So, once again, it's prove the fact that I am the better. And kill everyone. Gladiators, Romans, gladiators, yeah, that's all there is. Unfortunately, Sparta's basically been destroyed, so not too many Spartans left. Plus, when I went and saved a bunch of them, they kind of died anyway. And then you fight even more. Alright, how many are left? Sorry, I just realised I was really quiet for the last while because I was too busy just concentrating. And not getting blown up! Not getting blown up! Oh, I'm on fire now, I'm on fire now, I'm on fire now. And unfortunately, you need to be careful how much of these shrines you use because later on you will need them against the final boss battle. And unfortunately, I used more of that shrine than I meant to. It's not a huge issue. Oh crap, 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 oh crap. Oh, I was so close to getting a bloodlust thing and I would have just killed them all, but now it's just drained too much. That's you, he's dead. Good stuff. Yes. Okay. Who's left? More people. Okay. Make them all blow up. Boom. And then he blows up in that bit, which now lets me through. Well, where am I? I'm running roughly the right way. Might as well use all the health that's here. Because you don't get a chance to come back and grab that. Right, there goes the world record time apparently. So, if I can do it sub 3 hours, I'll be very happy with that. If I can do it in the next 8 minutes, which I believe is quite doable. Sub 3 hours I'd be very happy with. Did I run over to them? Oh, sorry.
Hey, listen up.
I forgot about that.
This side, we need to kill those soldiers.
Where is he going? Maybe if he doesn't see me wander over aimlessly, he might not kill me. Oh, come on. When I kick, please be involved in the motion of being... See, the amount of times my foot has went through somebody and then they've just went, I'm powerless to your kicks, and then just stabbed me. Can you let me through now? No, it's because there's literally one archer over here. Is that it now? Are you happy to let me through? Who's left? There's some Roman down here that's fighting people. See, stuff like that. That's what annoys me slightly about this game. It doesn't tell you to kill everyone, but you need to. I'm gonna go over here and grab this health because I'm gonna need it against Ares.
Why is that door open? I ordered it to be locked.
And then go over here. Just, there we go. You see Ares again. I don't know if I can beat Ares in 6 minutes. I could try. I could try and beat him in 5 minutes. But I don't think I'll be able to, which is a real shame. But I know I can do better, so it's okay. Right, what you want to do is it's quite simple. Ignore everyone. Set the light on the bomb. And then run. Just run as fast as you can away from the bombs. They all fall, everyone dies. You get yourself up here, and then through here and fight. Well, there's Tiberius. Tiberius dies, and now you fight Ares. He keeps blocking the main attacks, which is a real shame. He can throw you, but luckily he doesn't do any damage when he does that. Yeah, I'm trying to get that attack off, but he is blocking it. He keeps throwing me. He keeps summoning people, that's so annoying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my fire thing. And that should hurt that bomb guy blowing up, hopefully. Okay, well I've just learned something very valuable. You can't use this to beat him. You can't use the Spear of Achilles to beat him, I didn't know that. A quick tip as well, the Ares that are slightly bigger are obviously the fake ones. Ah, he's blocked that. Okay, fair enough. This so far hasn't gone too badly, but it could have gone way better. When he does summon some of your Spartan sappers, and it's a good idea to try and use them against them. Because hopefully what happens is they blow up on him, obviously damaging him, like this. Managed to get him a little bit. He just keeps picking me up and throwing me. There we go, I managed to get him. Got him a hit off with my special attack. Let's see if I can try and build up another one. Sometimes it's a good idea to build up your combo, like your bloodless combo sort of thing, and use it on Ares and stuff. There we go, that removed his friends. Yeah, and his copies can do a lot of damage on you, so you need to be careful of them. You don't really want 3 different Ares fighting you. He keeps chucking me. He's just summoned so many people. Oh wow, that got me. Right, he's doing his wee line thing. You can dodge that, you can run up behind him and hit him. I mean, it nearly didn't even work there. Unfortunately, it spawned a bunch of archers, which are really annoying me. Oh, I killed Ares! And as soon as the screen fades out... Come on! When the screen fades! When the screen fades! Oh, but no, sorry. I counted that wrong. It's supposed to be as soon as you kill him. Oh, I made that run on too long. Oh, crap. I made that run on for like another 5 seconds without realising. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Oh well. I mean, there's nothing much you can do about it. It's not a... It is a competitive time, but it's not a new record. However, it is 7 minutes off, which I could be close, very close on. If I got the bit with the centaur right, and sorry, not centaur, minotaur, and a few other things tightened up, that'll be really good. Now, what I'll do is there'll probably be another jump cut. Here, if you watched the end, thanks very much. I'll try to fill in the gap in the audio where I basically didn't say anything. And what else I'll do is I'll have my last 3 times up at the end to finalise it. So thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I'll do a better improved run soon. At the very end, I want to take a little bit of time to, well, talk about the times. As you can see, I've got my overall time listed at 3 hours, 10 minutes, 14 seconds. I took that from the recording length of when I started timing and when I ended timing. You can check that by looking at the difference in the video length as well, up to you. I've got the load list time there, which you saw at the end of the run. I've included all the segmented times. So I've sat and worked out the time difference between each time when I've changed, like when I've skipped onto the next time. So that's all there. I've listed all that. I've also done the gameplay time as well. I've included that, but it's not what's being used to time the runs. Unfortunately, the Ghost of Troy, the time didn't appear at the end of the stage for how long it took me, so I've just had to use the time from above. It's something that is not really used to time runs, gameplay times, but I've included it anyway. So overall, with the current world record being 2 hours, 52 minutes and 20 seconds, I am 6 minutes and 21 seconds behind. That is not far at all. If I was able to kill Crassus first time, that would have saved me probably 1 minute and 20 seconds at very least on its own. I probably would have saved another 25 seconds if I'd got the key when I was in Troy a lot quicker, rather than searching through different chests. There was a few times where I died by complete mistake by jumping down in a hole, I'm sure, if this is the run I'm thinking of. A few other things, just especially with the Minotaur fight, I lost a lot of time during that segment. Not having enough specialties left, yeah, I wasted so much time in that one fight. So I think it's there, it's possible. It's going to be difficult by no means, but I think with a near perfect run, I would have knocked off 4 minutes, and I think that's maybe me being a bit generous by not overestimating. So I'm close. I just need to tighten up the gameplay a bit, get to grips with the game a bit more. But other than that, it's been a really, really good run. So I'm going to submit this to speedrun.com, the description. We'll have the links for that, and I'll also have the link for the other 2 runs done of this game. And their YouTube channels, I'll put them there as well. You should check out Solid Snake, he's uploading loads of Metal Gear Solid stuff, so you can go and check him out if you see this run. And if you've stuck to the end, very well done to you. I hope you stick around for other runs or other gameplays that I do. So, thanks very much.